What up guys, DeeBee here, hanging out on the SuperCharged server with Mr. Agent J. How are you, buddy?
Good. I'm not hanging out with you. I'm not talking to you today.
No, that's right, he's done for the day.
I'm finished.
He's done and dusted. I'm working on a little bit of a project actually. But since Mr. Agent J has pointed it out, there's a bit of a renovations going on in our starter base, isn't that right, mate?
Uncontracted renovations, I might
Uncontracted
add.
demolitions, I should say.
Demolitions.
Yeah, I don't know these dodgy tradies, mate. These. What?
Hey, he's not a tradie. He's a bobcat driver. I just want to point that out.
Drove it right through our house. Unbelievable. Look, there he is trying to get a peace offering out of us. Oh, I was about to say I won't take your diamonds, mate, but you obviously have. I won't take your point card, mate.
I took the 32 diamonds.
There we go. Oh, you probably took that too because you got a magnet. Anyway.
I did take it.
You'll take anything. Broke out. Dang EE3, you jerk. I think there's some... oh, look out, I'm getting caught. There's got to be a price to pay for that.
I think so. We seem to be missing some tiles.
I think you know what the price is.
Is the price me not getting stuck in this thing?
The price is your freedom.
Why can't I get out?
Go over towards the door side of that thing. They are glitchy as hell, guys. Unbelievable.
You do.
Am I going the right way?
They suck.
I am. So yes, we are building a base on the other side of the hill. In spite of it all. I'm flying over to their base.
Oh, okay, I'm coming. Don't do anything till I get there.
I'm always flying the wrong direction. Good lord. You'll probably get there before me.
I'm nearly there.
Oh man, these... Oh wait, oh wow, I flew past it.
I see you.
Look at their dang place. Houses and bases and...
They have way too much time. You know what the difference between them and us is?
Is that we're lazy.
No, we have jobs.
Well.
Well, Rapid has a job. He's a taxi driver. That's not really a job. Conflict, he actually does have a job.
You really want to segregate all of your viewers, don't you? All your Bobcat drivers, all your taxi drivers, they're done.
Hey, episode 2, I told you, Bobcat drivers, these are all off. No one likes a Bobcat driver. Oh, don't step on those tablets. They're like crazy.
Oh, that's all right. I'll fix this up for you, mate. Don't worry. There we go. Now you can step all over this. Oh, maybe not. Okay, let's just ignore that.
I have a much better tool for this.
There we go.
And
we'll just put some random blocks back. There we go. Thanks, guys. You're legends.
Have I got them all, didn't I?
Yeah, you got every single one because with your magnet of Botanias.
All right.
Where the hell did you
go? I do. I should have made you one actually, but I didn't. Yeah, I got the 2 that we need to replace ours.
Oh right, you're up. You're up.
I'm up.
All right, cool.
Yeah, you can take.
Yay, I have 2. All right, and let's see if we even have chalk back at home. But yes,
we do.
That's their base. They're pretty much finished the game now. We haven't even got basic power.
Yeah, they're done. They're so done.
But seeing as you've started up a bit of a tree farm, buddy, I'm thinking whether we should get into powers. Look at this tree farm. Look at the size of this thing. He's a man on fire. Huge. He is. Man of productivity.
We went copper upgrades, so it's an 11 by 11 farm.
Very nice.
Big.
A lot of sludge too.
I do. I need to make a drum.
Ah. Ooh, very good idea, yeah. We're gonna need, a drum is definitely gonna be the way to go. So I'm thinking if we take those logs and charcoal them, we can put charcoal on a railcraft boiler and make steam.
Yeah, bud, for sure. You can have all my logs.
Yay! Team power. Well, anyway, yeah, this is the base. Over where that portal is the old one. So it's only just on the other side of the hill. There's our little farms there. So we decided to build over here, and I have a really cool idea for this base, and you could probably tell by the style of bridge that it's going to be like a Victorian style city thing, but that will just be a facade. And then when we go in, it'll be entries down that way and that way, rooms up there and there. AJ's already got plans for those rooms. You've left special things on the ground. Yay!
Indeed.
I can drop crap all over the place now.
That's how we roll.
Is it gonna... No? Yay! It works. But yeah, as you can tell, I've started to just design some things out. Get some colour schemes going. This is just one of the main rooms. We can't build any further that way, unfortunately. There's our little marker to let us know. But we plan to build down and make it a lot bigger. If anyone remembers the Minecraft FTB pack ages ago, back in 1.4.7, I think Bdlib and Jenny had a really nice base with all separate rooms and all that sort of thing. And that's what I'm going for with this.
I never saw that.
Oh, you were missing out in the best years. Well, the best year, one singular. Alright guys, well,
I feel like I missed out on everything.
You missed out on a lot. Because you even got Minecraft late. Dang guy.
I don't even know how to Minecraft.
He struggles, but he tries. Bless. Well, anyway, I'm going to launch into a time lapse, so I'll see you guys on the other side. Well, there we go, guys. I've got stage 1 of it built. It's actually one of the Victorian tower styles. There's actually a piece that goes on top of this that I'll add in later. But for start, yeah, that's not too bad. Couldn't get it exactly the same just because the chisel blocks can't convert to stairs, which is a bit bizarre. But I think I may go through this in micro block, just because we have micro blocks in the pack, and detail it out a bit more. But it's a good start, and what I'm going to do is have a pathway leading onto AJ's Botania and tree farm set up, and maybe just a pathway over to the boys. Who knows? Where did I get that feather from? Get rid of them. I can tell he's got his little farming business going on here. I think I may be able to utilise this for some power. Let's see if we can figure that out in a bit. Ah, there's the chicken. Aha, it's you that's causing all the eggs. I see. Well, either you get in that pot, or you're going to meet the axe. What is it? Ah, I see. A smart mouth. How about the axe? Oh, wow. Oh, I get to be a chicken. Yay. I'm going to prank so many people with that. But yes, so I think it's time to start on the inside. This is the sort of style I'm going for with the beams and the cross beams and all that. So hopefully things will look very much different when I get back. And we are back, guys, and my what changes. As you can tell, that stayed the same. I actually just slayed a, what are they called? A Jarrah. That's one of the creatures that spawns in the overworld as part of Tragic MC, and you get these cool trophies when you get rid of them. So I plan to hopefully get them all. Rapid's online with me. He's trying not to troll me, but we never know with him. So yeah, this is the inside. I had some help with Rapido on suggestions for the floor because I had it all white and it looked horrible. But we've got little pockets that go down this way and that way, and little pockets that go up that way and up over there. And then down here, I've got a large open area. This actually goes to the outside, so we can't use any further than this block here. But that's why I have gone down here for our large open spaces. This will probably be where the power gen is, and probably where AE2 would sort of go, I suppose, once we figure all that out. Here, I think maybe just storage for the moment, because it's a central point in the house. And then maybe something over this way. There was actually a full-size cave that we've got to tap into. So actually, ooh, that is very convenient through there. We could do something where we AFK somewhere over here, and that should trigger zombies to come down here. Maybe this can be the door for the grinder. Awesome, I didn't even think about that. But for the moment, I need to get power... Oh, excuse me. I need to get power going. And I think I'm going to use equivalent exchange. I did in the few tests, and it found to be good, but Rapid pointed out something really awesome, and it is this, if I can spell it, Aeternalis fuel, and it's from EE, and you know, the standard recipes to get it, you have to go up through the stages. It's basically just EMC compressed coal, really, when you boil it down, in the Alidel. So you add your verdant in, you get your alchemical coal. From there, then you add your azure in, you get your chemical Mobius fuel, and then from the Mobius you can process it again to get your Aeternalis fuel. So that's what I've done, and I've got my book. I've got these two, and I don't think we have enough to show the Aeternalis fuel because the energy exchange on that, if you can see, is 131,000, which is a lot. So I'm going to need a way to generate that. Oh man, these things are glitchy as hell. To generate that on the AFK-ness. And I'm thinking probably a cobble generator going straight into one of the condensers from Simple Condensers. It's an add-on for EE3. And what it does, it was like the condensers were back in the old equivalent exchange. We had to make a gelatin star and some verdant dust. Verdant dust I've found you can get from the diorite from Chisel 2, which is a bonus. But as you can see there are all the details there that you need to make this gelatin star. I think we'll go and do that now. And that way we can just grab some diorite or whatever from out here. So we need to make a 3x3 of the ash infused stone, which is just one piece of ash and one piece of smooth stone. Put our chemical chest in the middle. Now the alchemical chest is huge, which is what we'll be using in there for our storage. And they take 8 minium dust and a chest, and the 8 minium dust is basically just 8 diamonds. Because I think minium has a value of 8,192, and so does minium. So there you go. And then we take this Suri star, which is minium and ash infused stone, and we shift right click, shift right click, right click at the center of any side with a 8 minium dust. Oh, my bad. Whoops. I forgot about the dang extra stuffs. Let's see. Can I get 8 out of this? 7. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, man. How come that hasn't updated? That is weird. Anyway. Oh, wait. There it is. It was there for a second. So, what? What in the hell is going on? I'm not joking. I'm not tripping balls, am I? Like, please, give me a diamond. Alright, tell you what, if that's going to play up, we might as well go and visit Rapido and get our resources that way. I don't know what he's doing today. Him and Mr. Cyphercode have been doing some Thaumcraft in that area that isn't loaded just yet. It looks like he's smashing the Botania. What in the hell has he got? Oh, of course. Of course, he's making his Terra Shatterer. Man, this thing is crazy. I know he's using the Eternalis fuel to do the Endoflames, and that is why there are so many mana bursts. Boom, 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 boom. Look at it go. Far out. It's actually a pretty decent setup to do the Terra Shatterer. Like, that's somewhat compact for Botania. And there we go, he's even got 4 there. And what's this guy? A floating Entrepinium. Oh, that's the TNT guy. Anyway, he's AFK at the moment, so he's got no idea where nicking his goods. Oh, he got rid of the door. What a guy. What the frick? Voidstone, rightio. Oh, look at theirs. Just absolutely mental. And I believe I can just take straight minium dust out of here. Give me one more, please. Thank you. And you can have those, mate. That's almost payback. Let's see if he is there. Hey, buddy. How's that nausea? The what is it? The succubus from Grimoria of Gaia, the Guardians extra mobs mod. When you morph into them, you can give people nausea, which is hilarious. Alright, so we got our 8 minium dust, we got our gelatin star, bam, awesome. Now, we need, let's see if AJ has got, aha, diorite, mad. So the diorite will make the verdant dust, and that will make our condenser. How much do we need? We need 8. All good. And that is 1 bit of coal, which we have floating around. Oh, well, while that's done, let me discuss plans for power. So I could go steam dynamo just straight into it, and that would generate a ton of fuel. But I'm thinking railcraft boiler. because it has been a while since I've done one of those. I think since Unleashed, and that is a long time ago for me, because I've just done non-stop modding playthroughs. So, which is actually quite good, because we can use, I think we'll be able to get coal out of this as well, because I don't know whether charcoal produces less energy than coal. I know it doesn't in a furnace, but as far as everything else, so we might try and see if we can play around with that. Otherwise, we'll just use the 18LS fuel and condense it down. And then that way we only need like one... Wow, these things glitchy as well. We'll only need one, like... Bloody hell, only like 3 months, basically. Because the... yeah, there we go. It's a tricky one to spell, I tell you. It burns for, what, 819,000 ticks? I think that's how it works. Compare that to standard coal. Coal only burns for 1,600. So it is just a highly compressed way to do coal, which is awesome. So solid fuel firebox. Let's see. I believe these guys take steel. Oh, wow. No way, they don't? Oh, this is going to be so much cheaper. But I know the boiler does. Let's see, railcraft. And where are we? Trade station. Oh wow, we got trade stations. Oh, this will be awesome. We'll be able to do trading and shops. There we are. The boiler tanks. So the low pressure ones is just iron plates, which is just 4 in a rolling machine. You get 4 back, which is pretty cool. And you can put one of those on top of the fireboxes, wherever they are there. And that will make a tiny boiler, but you can do, as it says there, a 2x2 or a 3x3. And I think you can do the boilers up to 3 or 4 high, depending. But I think... See, you can see how the steam per tick. I think we might go with the high pressure ones just straight up, simply because we can use dynamos and really pump through a lot of the steam. Steel plate is going to be a little bit tricky, but I think thanks to quantum flux, that recipe there means I can just make steel like that, and I'm not going to have to roll it or double burn it or... How in the hell are we meant to get... Railcraft doesn't have a way to get its own? Oh, jeez. Guys, please make recipes for steel. I know, can I make it with tinkers? Like, I don't even think I can make it with tinkers, to be honest. No. Can't make it with tinkers. Wow. Well, anyway... We've got our way to make it, so I think we'll be happy regardless. Yeah, look at that, quantum flux, railcraft. Anyway, this should be done by now. Bam. Let's chuck that and that in there. And we will get our condenser. Now, while that's going, I gotta get a bucket of lava and a bucket of water. And I don't know where I'm gonna find lava. I might have to nick it. So what? Let's make up 2. This is the first buckets for the whole series, actually. Surprise, surprise. Of doing almost nothing. Let's check the Maparo. I'm pretty sure there's some over in that asteroid, or the meteor, I should say. Okay, so once we get that, we'll be able to set up our transfer node. And with that, we'll have our word interaction and a cobblegen will be born. And instead of me trying to compress it and do it that way, I'm just going to convert it straight up into an item. And that way, I don't need to worry about Steve's Factory Manager and all that nasty business. I actually like Steve's Factory Manager, but it gets pretty server intensive, especially when you set things to trigger every second. You really have to change things like that. I think when we get the Patreon server going, I'll outline a little bit on what you can do. Most of the tips I've got is from Mr. Rorax from the Forgecraft server. He had a really good video not too long ago. There we go, generating cobble now. Awesome, awesome. Can I have my condenser? This is the lowest tier condenser, but we can't upgrade it. And how's that go? Is that feeding straight in? Oh, madness. Let's get all these guys out. And we want... where is that? Oh, good lord. Where is that one random 18 hours fuel bit that I made? I was trying to show AJ how it works with the ender flames, but he was a bit preoccupied doing his own business at the time. But like I said, that's what Rapid's using for his. Right. I want you to make that, please. Can we make that, please? Oh, the book. I need more books. You can make one and then like research itself. Like in this research table, you put your normal book there and then a secondary book there. I just haven't got around to it yet. But as you can see, this is just going to slowly plug away. And it'll end up making 1, 2, whatever it needs to make each time. And then I'll just put them in that chest. Actually, it won't put them in that chest right now. I need to put a servo on here. Bam. And turn that to ignored. So it's always on. And now we have 2 dirty pieces of cobble and it's ruined my floor. Ah, dear oh dear. Okay, well I think that'll do it for today, guys. Next episode we'll get the boiler and steam, I believe, going online, or at least something using that 18 hours fuel. It's going to be a while before it generates some. But hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. If any comments, any tips, any opinions on the house, any recommendations, leave them down in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.